What's going on, guys? Chase Ghost Picks Against the Spread, GhostPicksATS.com, coming to you for a beautiful Saturday, May the 4th. Hope everyone had a great Friday, great start to the weekend. It is going to be another big one. We'll do a recap here in a second, get you on a couple little things going on. Congratulations to Big Jimbo yesterday and a huge Red Alert winner. I don't know all the details of it, but I do know that it was an easy win for him. So another Red Alert winner. The records for Red Alerts speak for themselves, guys. And look, I want to say something about Red Alerts real quick. Red Alerts are going to lose, sometimes. I've had Red Alert losses. Jimmy's had Red Alert losses. Everybody's lost Red Alerts. You can't win every single game. And it doesn't matter if it's your highest rated game ever, your lowest rated game ever, or something in between. Eventually, doesn't matter what caliber of play it is, it's going to suffer a loss from time to time. Now, I'm 44 and 14 lifetime in Red Alerts. And I don't have a Red Alert today, but I have a game that I really like. Top tier caliber game, didn't quite make Red Alert, but it's because I have now been even more picky with my Red Alerts, with the way that I'm evaluating them and what percentage they come out to be and everything. And I've got 3 games circled that are going to be happening within the next 48 hours that, as of right now, all of them have a Red Alert caliber potential, but can't make a final decision until we're 100% sure on what the pitching matchup's going to be, where the bullpens lie, where the middle relievers lie, all of these things. And then I want to see what happens today, mainly between a few of these, and a few of these matchups, these head-to-head, and the way teams are playing in shift in weather conditions in a lot of places. So I'll keep you posted if we do have a Red Alert. Now, one of the big things about this next Red Alert that I'm going to do is Red Alerts are not guaranteed, guys. And those are one of those things where if I lose a Red Alert, that doesn't mean that you get the next Red Alert for free, because the Red Alert records speak for themselves. So yes, if we lose one, there's a very good chance you come back by the next one and you're going to hit that one, and even probably 2 or 3 after that. I mean, before we lost a couple of Red Alerts, we had won 9 straight, 11 out of 12. So it speaks for itself. There's going to be losing, there's going to be losses, and there's going to be investments that just don't work out in any type of investing, but especially sports. So, but if you stick with it, like I have people that don't ever buy my packages. Not day packages, not week packages, nothing. They only buy my Red Alerts, but they buy every single one. And these are very smart investors that put a lot of money on the line every time I do a Red Alert. There's one guy that I know that puts $25,000 on every single Red Alert, sometimes even more. When we were on that 9-game streak, he was actually over $35,000 on his last 3 that we did. And then he lost one for $35,000. Take that into perspective for a second. You lose $35K on one game. You're like, oh my God. But look at what he had made. And he didn't blink an eye. He come right back out. The next week we had another Red Alert, and boom, we won it. So it's not just giving you something for free. But what I'm going to do on this one, because I don't give free Red Alerts, win or lose, I don't give free Red Alerts. But what I'm going to do, if we have a Red Alert, and that is a big if, because we don't know yet. And I will keep you posted. Follow me on Twitter at PicksChase. Follow us on Instagram at GhostPicksATS. Follow all those outlets. And also keep following me here on YouTube. And if we make the decision to have a Red Alert, I'll immediately flood social media to let all of you guys know, to give you plenty of time to jump on and get the play. If this play, we're not even going to talk like it's going to lose. But in the event that this play loses, if we have it, every person that buys this Red Alert will get 3 free days of all plays. All sports, NHL, MLB, the best MLB in the country, the NBA, everything that we put out, premium and top tier, for 3 days following that Red Alert. If it were to lose, you get it for absolutely free, no questions asked. And now, this is the only time I'm going to do this. And this doesn't stand for previous Red Alerts, so listen to what I'm saying. Past Red Alerts don't matter at this point. If you buy this Red Alert and you are on, let's say, my MLB season, well, you don't need 3 free days, because that doesn't really justify to get, a couple little plays in the secondary sports where not a lot's going on. So that 3 free days isn't going to mean a lot to you. But what I'm going to do for you is this time and this time only, the next red alert will be free for the people that are already on my seasonal packages. That way, you get an incentive too. So the people that are not on my seasonal stuff and you buy the red alert, if it were to lose, you're going to get 3 free days of premium and top tier plays absolutely free, no questions asked. You will not have to ask me about it. You'll already be loaded in the system. For the people that are on my seasonal packages already, or you might be on a month package at the time, you will get, now if you're on a week package at that point, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to extend your week 3 days. That's all I'm going to do. But if you're on a month package, you still got a few weeks left, or if you're on a seasonal package and it were to lose, I will put you down in the system for the next red alert for free. But that's it. So make sure you keep an eye out. But today, no red alert play today, but we do have a big top play, late fire play, $20. It's somewhere in between the top tier and a red alert, but it goes tonight. Make sure you purchase it by 5 p.m. 5:15, because then I'm going to remove it because it takes time for the credit cards to go through, guys. So, and it's going to be generated. I don't send these plays out myself. Once you buy it, you'll get an email. It'll say, thank you for purchasing, your payment's now processing, yada, yada, yada. Then once your bank clears the payment to us, now it might pull it from your account and then not clear it to us for 30 minutes, an hour. But the second that it does it, you get another automatic email with the play and the write-up. So make sure you go to the website. It will be the drop down. If you don't see it, give it 30 minutes or so. The web designer is working on that as we speak. So that's the big news for today. Let's get into a recap of yesterday. Free play was the LA Dodgers, and if everything that I said in that video didn't come true yesterday. Clayton Kershaw, obviously the better pitcher. Obviously the Dodgers are the better team. Clayton does not get run support, and the Dodgers do not play their best ball with Kershaw on the road. He does not get run support, and that showed last night. That's why we took and we went to our cap and played it on the money line, and it was a nice win. It was a win from start to finish. Now, they had every opportunity to go through and make it a run line win because I did give you a lean and said I was going to sprinkle a little bit of small money on the run line, and I gave it out as a lean to my premium clients. But it wasn't a premium play. It wasn't a top tier play. I just knew the Dodgers had the ability to do it, but I said that's why it's not going to be a premium play like the money line, because Kershaw does not get run support. Everything that I said came true, but the premium and free play that I gave you cashed. Nice win there. Then we had the Dodgers on the money line. We had the Rays on the run line, -140. That from start to finish was that was a joke. That was one of the easiest games we've won in the last week. We also had Detroit on the money line. That was actually a pretty good game to watch. A little bit more high scoring than I thought it would be, but we played them a little bit higher juice there at 140, but we took home a nice win there with Detroit. And then our top tier play yesterday was the Braves, and that was an easy start to finish winner against the Marlins. So 4-0 sweep right there in the premium and top tiers for Major League Baseball, as well as a free play winner. NHL last night, we had the Hurricanes on the money line -130. A nice easy win from start to finish there. But we did play the Celtics -1.5 last night. That game started out well for the Celtics, but what I noticed from the Celtics, because I watched the majority of that game, was that they tried to slow the pace down. And as they were trying to slow the pace down and shift the tempo of that game into more of a defensive battle versus running up and down the court, Milwaukee was having none of it, and they just kept pushing and pushing and pushing to basically butt heads with the strategy of Boston. And so once Boston changed their game plan and then realized it's not working, Milwaukee was already starting to wear them out and completely control tempo. And that ultimately cost Boston the game. Had they played the game that they had been playing for the majority of the first half, the whole game, and not tried to switch strategies and play the opposite way, I think Boston would have won by double digits. But, hey, it's decisions that you make in the game, and that can sometimes it's a love-hate thing. It can either win you the game or it can cost you the game. Case in point, it cost Boston the game last night, I believe, because I still think Boston is the overall better team. But we will take a 5-in-1 day any day of the week. Another fantastic day, another top-tier winner, another free play winner. So let's jump into a free play for today. We're going to go back to Major League Baseball. And listen, Bundy is pitching for the Rays, or not for the Rays, for the Orioles. And what we've got, like I just said, in the shift in weather, is it's getting warm all up and down the East Coast now, really warm. And they've also experienced a little bit of bad weather with rain shifting over from those bad Midwest storms that we had earlier in the week. But it's going to be warm, borderline hot, but humidity is going to be high. You're already surrounded by water in Baltimore, right there on the harbor and everything else, but it's going to be really muggy and humid and warm. And you're talking about a pitcher in Bundy who has already given up. Let me check this home run thing. I want to say that he's given up 7 homers at home this year. Let's see. Let's check this. No, 6 homers in the last 14 innings, spanned over 3 starts at home. That's not good. Somebody that gives up hits consistently, somebody that can't command his pitches, someone that can go deeper into games and he can play, but it's whether Baltimore's going to allow him to stay, because their bullpen is certainly not any better. So it's like it's the worst of two evils here. What do? Do you put the bullpen in to let them, blow the game wide open? Or do you just let Bundy do it himself and save some of your relievers and hopes that they can do something better against, a different team or a tired team on the tail end of a 3-game series? So, but with the warm, muggy weather and somebody that's already prone to giving up home runs in cold weather, with very low humidity, today Camden Yards is going to be more prone and susceptible to the home run ball. You're going up against a team that likes to hit, they love to swing, and they're doing a fantastic job at it. They've got all the momentum in the world. Baltimore essentially doesn't know what's going to happen day to day or whether or not it's even worth them taking the field. So with the fact that I believe that Bundy was going to give up home runs and a lot of hits anyway, plus you're going to be weather conditions and in a ballpark that's susceptible to those home runs and the long ball, I think this could make a long, long day for Baltimore. So we're going to take Tampa Bay on the run line. That is a premium play. It's already on the card. And we're going to lay $1.15 taking them on the run line. So really good odds. And that right there, that's a lot of value in that play. So that is your free play for the day. Go jump on the late fire play, $19.99. Don't miss out on that. It will be on the website here in a few minutes. Check Twitter at PicksChase, Instagram at GhostPicksATS. I'll be on it all day. Maybe give you another free play. Maybe give you a little hint towards whether or not there's going to be a red alert once some of these games get going. And we will have a play in the NHL tonight. Another quick lean I'll give you. I lean slightly on Philadelphia today with Jake Arrieta on the mound. I still just have no faith in Washington, and it looks like every time they go out there and play a decent game, or a couple of games over the span of 3 or 4 days, and it looks like they're going to start trending upward because we know there's still talent on the team, they immediately hit a brick wall and start to spiral again. I've told you how Max Scherzer is completely overvalued and overrated, and every time I say it, it stands true every time he goes out there and has a performance. If he were pitching today and we had Jake Arrieta on the mound and we were playing in Philadelphia, this right here would easily be a premium play, but it is not. It did not make my card. I don't know that I'll have any action on it. If I do, it'll be small money, but I do slightly lean the low money line with Philadelphia and Jake Arrieta, someone that not only plays against Washington very well, he knows that team inside and out. So there's you a lean there, a pretty strong one. I'm sure I'll have a little bit of money on it, but it's just not premium caliber. So your official free play and premium play is the Tampa Bay Rays on the run line, minus $1.15 over the dumpster fire of the Baltimore Orioles. I love you guys. I mean it. Let's have a big, big weekend, guys. There's a lot of changes coming up, a lot of huge things. The podcast is done, and as soon as we get the okay to click that button, it'll be live, and I can't wait to share it with you. Just a lot of big things, guys, and I'm so happy you're a part of it. Good luck, God bless, grind on, and let's go out there and take the Rays on the run line. See you guys.